In the heart of a bustling city, beneath the constant hum of life, a quiet man named Adrian lived an unremarkable existence. By day, he worked as a technician, fixing broken machines. By night, he gazed at the stars from his tiny rooftop, pondering the mysteries of the universe. Adrian was the type of man the world overlooked, but his soul burned with questions too big for Earth to answer. One evening, while adjusting his homemade telescope, Adrian noticed something unusual. A star in the constellation Lyra pulsed rhythmically, like a beacon. He checked his equipment, convinced it was a glitch, but the pattern remained consistent. 3 short pulses, 3 long, 3 short. Morse codes. Adrian whispered, his breath curling into the cold air. The realization struck him like a meteor. Someone, or something, was trying to communicate. For weeks, Adrian became consumed by the signal. He recorded its patterns, cross-referenced it with astronomical data, and ran algorithms to decode it. His obsession strained his relationships. Friends stopped calling. His landlord threatened eviction. But Adrian didn't care. He felt chosen, destined for something greater. One night, as the signal grew brighter, Adrian made a breakthrough. Using a rudimentary program, he translated the pulses into coordinates and a single phrase, exchange approved. Prepare yourself. Heart racing, Adrian stared at the message. Exchange? What does that mean? He muttered. Before he could ponder further, a blinding light engulfed his rooftop. The telescope shattered, and Adrian shielded his eyes. When the light faded, he found himself standing in a vast, otherworldly chamber. The room was alive, its walls pulsating with energy. Symbols floated in the air, rearranging themselves like liquid constellations. Before him stood a figure, neither man nor machine, but an amalgamation of both. Its body shimmered, reflecting the galaxies embedded in its form. Adrian, the being said, its voice resonating in his mind. You have been chosen for the cosmic exchange. Adrian's voice trembled. What is that? The being extended a translucent hand, and a vision unfolded before Adrian's eyes. Across the cosmos, civilizations faced extinction, their resources depleted, their stars dying. The cosmic exchange was a pact, a system where advanced beings could trade knowledge, technology, or even pieces of their existence to ensure survival. But the price was steep. Those who participated became part of the exchange, leaving their old lives behind. You are intelligent, curious, and driven, the being said. In return for your life, we offer answers to the questions you've always sought. The mysteries of the universe will be yours. Adrian hesitated. He thought of the life he'd leave behind, his tiny apartment, his unfinished projects, the few friends he had left. But then he thought of the stars, the questions that kept him awake at night. Could he really turn down the chance to understand the very fabric of existence? What happens to me if I agree? He asked. You will become one with the cosmic exchange, the being replied. Your essence will join ours, transcending space and time. You will no longer be human, but you will not cease to exist. Adrian closed his eyes, weighing the decision. A life of mediocrity versus an eternity of enlightenment. The choice, he realized, had already been made. I accept, he said. The being stepped forward, placing its hand on Adrian's chest. A surge of energy coursed through him, and his body dissolved into particles of light. For a moment, he felt everything, every star, every planet, every being in the universe. He understood the birth of galaxies, the death of stars, the meaning of infinity. And then he was gone. Back on Earth, Adrian's rooftop was silent. His telescope lay shattered, his apartment abandoned. To the world, he had simply vanished, another name on a list of unsolved mysteries. But in the far reaches of the cosmos, Adrian's essence lived on. He became a part of the great network, guiding civilizations, answering the questions of other curious souls, and ensuring the balance of the universe. He was no longer Adrian, the forgotten technician. He was a beacon of knowledge, a cosmic explorer, a part of something far greater than himself. And for the first time in his life, or perhaps his existence, he was truly at peace.